Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Hallig Petrus. This is by Odie Peterli, Nop82, no modding. That's their names. Okay. It is 508.95 megabytes to download for all platforms. I'm going to read the description, which is quite lengthy, so prepare yourself, but it's because there's quite a few things going on in the map. There are two versions of it. I think if you're on PC, one has like this enhanced feeding stuff, and we'll see if it talks about that at all in the description here. But anyhow, it says, "Good morning. Welcome to the Hallig Petrus Islands. Please read through everything to rule out any questions. Important, you can expect ebb and flow here, and once a year, the so-called land unter." Don't know what that is. The ebb and flow occurs every day. The times for this are low tide is from 6 to noon and 6 p.m. to midnight. High tide is from 12 to 6 and 12 to 6, the other two time periods. So makes sense. Also remember which island your machines are on, because you can only translate at low tide. Oh, wow. The rise, high tide, or fall, low tide of the water takes approximately 20 minutes of real time and cannot be accelerated by fast forwarding the in-game time. So watch your vehicles and don't drive them too deep into the water. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that on a map before. I'm going to, there we go. I'm going to scroll down here. For technical reasons, there are running noises and no swimming noises as long as the water falls or rises. Furthermore, in October, the so-called land comes under storm surge, and it is designed so that there is a storm surge every day in October. The times for this are 9 to 6. It is important that the storm surge does not cause any damage to crops, animals, or vehicles. It only serves to represent the local conditions on the Halligan. A little hint: save your work on the terp. I don't know what terp is, for October, and harvest your fields in time. This map has two versions: standard version with a lining that corresponds to the standard card or map, adapted feeding where you can offer more different feed. Here we go, the adaptive feeding map. Adaptive feeding where you can offer more different feed to your animals, but be careful, your animals eat everything at the same time and can only produce if all categories are filled, including mineral feed for CMR. It says CMR, not TMR. I'm not sure if that's different. No idea. Again, there's definitely some translation issues on this, and that might be available for console. I'm just not sure. But continuing, you can choose whether you want to earn your money from farming or renting out holiday homes. They await you. Let me scroll down again here. It says there are 6 farms. I'm not going to pronounce them, but the first one with cows and chickens, the second one with pigs, third one with sheep and chickens, the fourth one with 3 cow enclosures, then an abandoned one. It says terp. I don't know what terp is. Abandoned terp with old buildings. Is that farm? I don't know what it is. I'm just going to go with farm. An abandoned farm with old buildings that you can completely demolish to realize yourself. Well, it's going to help you realize yourself. But and then a small terp, it says. I don't know what this word terp, that you can purchase for $0. And then there's Marion's Holiday Wharf with 18 holiday homes available for purchase. So there you go. There's 6 farms plus the holiday homes. There are 63 fields waiting for you to cultivate, 49 farmland, 14 meadows, and 2 forests. Those seagulls are driving me crazy if you can hear them in the background. The size, they're in the map. They're not at my house. Just want to clarify. The sizes of the fields are from 0.11 hectares to 6.26 hectares. The total is 91.56 hectares. Arable land, 78.27 hectares, and meadows, 13.29. Sales prices for cows and pigs increased to make it more bearable. Collectibles, you can find information in the harbor on the wanted boards. Modified trailer for water and milk in the animal husbandry menu, and in the construction menu, you will find 2 object warehouses and a production for play and sports turf. Manure system installed only for PC with the mod FS22 manure system. Information, I'm scrolling down. Information about the Farrenhauswharf. Don't know what that is. Take care of the lawn at your house and sell the grass nearby for profit. Your holiday guests will definitely be happy about homemade bread, sweet pastries, or delicious cheese. Info silos and manure plates. If your farm silo, even though it is entered in the menu as a storage option on your farm, still does not allow you to store your goods, then save once and restart the game and restart the server in multiplayer. This is clunky to read. Sorry, guys. The same would be the case with the crap panels. That's what it says. And if it doesn't work, simply tear them off and reposition them. So make sure you reposition your crap panels. Oh, gosh. At the port, you can load your produce goods or produce products into a container for shipping to the mainland. Note, the harvester for the premium expansion DLC should not be used as errors may occur. Interesting. After sleeping for the next day, the water tarpaulin is visually down, but the tarpaulin from the water is still up there, and then slowly sinks again, which takes up to 30 minutes And if you ignore it, your vehicles will break down and have to be returned to the shop. Now, I wish you many relaxing days, weeks, or years on Halligan. So a lot of cool features on here. It seems like it might be. I'm interested to see how they all work and if they're working properly. But here we are. Here's the map. So I'm assuming this is the passageway to get between the two islands at low tide. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is just a shipping route for the boats in the background where they drive and go. Otherwise, I don't know what that's for. This is the wanted board. I'm assuming that's like about the collectibles, which is kind of cool. Holy, oh, that's all the holiday homes. Okay, yeah, that's all the holiday homes down there. Holiday homes for everyone, okay. But yes, so if you open this up and you run this, I'm just on the basic map, not the advanced feeding map. You run this in New Farmer, you own all this land up here. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, quite a bit. How much is a holiday home? Oh, you got to buy each one individually for $108,000. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so you own all this land up here. So you have these four, well, the grass field, then these 3 fields here, and then you have this land through here, and then you have a sell point, the farmer sales point right across the street from your residence. Your farm has a manure heap, cow barn. Let's grab that one right there, maybe. Can I click it? What's that under there? Oh, there we go. Fuel place, chickens, farmhouse, and then a biogas plant, which is kind of cool to start with that. Also on this island, we have flour mill. And then again, I mentioned that one, the farmer sales point, and then the debris crusher. Over to this island, we have the fabric and clothing production and the oil mill over there. Then down here, we have the school sell point. I think that's, other than all the holiday home sell points and organic farmer sales points. And oh, I guess there's a ton of sales points right in here as well. So we'll kind of figure those out as we get there. We'll walk around this and then hopefully do a little bit of driving. Do we have a vehicle? We'll see. Otherwise, we'll deliver one. So, yeah. Everything in here, it's a little bit different. This is definitely modified a little bit because I don't think, normally barley I think is more separate from its harvesting period, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, and you can also plant barley here and wheat here, so that makes sense. See, a little bit different in there. We have field grass, triticale, and rye as added crops. If we go in here, I think there's added products based on the description. Triticale, well, field grass, triticale, rye, bread from the day before. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Chocolate milk pallet, strawberry milk pallet, pallet with cocoa butter, play and sports lawn, interesting. Then we have box of sweets, which will go to all the holiday homes, boxes of bread, and boxes of cheese, which is kind of nifty. So I like that. A little bit unique there. Quite a bit of starting equipment. We'll take a look at that in the store in a second. Start off with $100,000 on new farmer mode. No starting loan. We do have already some cows and some chickens right off the bat. They have a little bit of food, so make sure you get them fed soon. Contracts in the fields you don't own. No production chains starting out, which is kind of interesting because we have a BGA on our farm. Maybe we have to buy the BGA. We'll take a look at that. 10 collectibles to be found. I'm going to turn autosave off, and I'm going to turn this off as well, just to make my life a little bit easier as we go around. But yeah, let's look at the store and see what we got for all of our equipment. Then we'll walk around this area here. So, nothing laced in our garage. We have a Fendt Vario 314 and a Fendt Fabric 515C. Under harvesters, we have a Kloss Dominator, and then for that we have a grain header. We also have 2 Welger DK115 trailers, small plow, small cultivator, small disc harrow, small little seeder, a planter too, which is kind of nice that they added that. We have a sprayer for herbicide and fertilizer. We have a fertilizer spreader. We have a manure spreader, a slurry spreader. Then we have a nice little mower set up here. Small tedder, small windrower, small baler, literally, for small bales, front loader, and then for front loader tools, we have a pallet fork, universal bucket, and manure fork. Then we have a header trailer for our Kloss header up here. And then for weights, we have a couple of 10-winkle, different 10-winkle weights in there. So, pretty nifty. Okay, so this is, where am I going here? The sell point's around the corner here. Here's a sell point that's right across the street from us. It's at this little farm area. This appears to be the road that goes kind of to where our farm is, which is over there. And I don't know what this is. This might just be a water point then. Okay. Sometimes those like will adjust water levels or something. Cow barn here, you can get your, looks like your manure out there, your liquid manure. Got some herbicide and fertilizer starting out right away for you, which is kind of nice to have that. Those seagulls are going to drive me over the edge if I play it on this map. It is cool that you can see that in the distance. What is that's not too far away, I guess, but that is kind of cool. I'm curious to see the flyover the map. It'll be cool to take a look at it. I think it's a really cool map, don't get me wrong. Oh, we got some hay bales, or not hay, or straw bales up over there. Yeah, storage there. We have a power washer here if we'd like to use it. There we go. Milk, get your milk there. Cows, you feed them there, I believe. Anything in here? Yep, we got our... Oh my gosh, we're loaded with stuff, which is great. That's super helpful. Everything in the loft? I feel like I have to check because there's so much stuff everywhere else. Oh my gosh, there are hay bales up here, or grass bales. These grass are hay. Hey, there are hay bales up here. That's great. You can throw them down to your cows. Just like this. Well, maybe not just like that. Maybe if I do it closer. Yep, there we go. That one went in there. So that's kind of nifty. You got some of those. You can feed them right off the bat. This is cool. Gosh, I almost want to play on this map. Darn it, it's getting me. It's hooking me. It's hooking me. It's cool. Description drove me crazy, but it's cool otherwise. We have a fuel tank right there for us. We have some storage here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Storage here. And this looks like a silo as well. And then here's our chickens just down in the basement down here. It's kind of cool, actually. Nothing stored up there. Got to check because we got stuff stored everywhere on this farm, which is pretty cool. What is this right here? Oh, that's our wardrobe trigger. Interesting. And this our sleep trigger right there. That makes sense then. Storage for your tractors, it looks like there. Some other miscellaneous kind of junk in here. And can you move this? Would you be able to move this? No, it's some of it you can move, but I don't think you can move this. So, see if you can move stuff out so you can park in there, but it doesn't look like it. Got this shed that goes through here, back out to kind of the main road. So we've taken a look at most of that stuff over there. We got a couple of bunker silos over here, another storage shed. And then let's go check out this BGA, and I think that's everything on the farm here. So, yeah, we have a BGA right here. It's on our land, but we have to buy it for $135,000. So just be aware of that. You don't start off with that necessarily. A lot of good decoration back here. This our... That's where we put our cows in there. This goes out to not our field, but goes out that way. Pretty nifty. That's a really cool little farm setup there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the store delivery mod to put us a little truck. Just right here will be fine. And we will purchase that so we can drive around. And hopefully it's low tide right now. I can't remember the times anymore. I'm just going to hope for the best. Okay, and if not, we will figure it out, obviously. Let's drive up this way. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to head up, over, around to here, down here, all the way down to here, here, and then we'll head up, just probably cut across here, and then we'll head across and try to get across to the other island. The ocean looks strange not moving, but I think I get why they did that, is so it looks more like an actual ocean versus just like the in-game water. So it kind of looks nice, but it's a little strange that it's not moving. Up here we have ourselves. This is the gray mill up here? Yeah, flour mill. Flour mill, same thing. Same difference. And I might actually add us in a little bit of money in case we want to buy any of the productions. Oof, oof, oof. Almost smoked that tree there. That was lucky. Get across here. Doesn't look like there's any water in these areas. This must be low tide then. I'm assuming all those will fill up, which will be kind of interesting. Then I need to take, where is it? Take this left here. The islands aren't huge. They're not huge. There's plenty of space to farm. Don't get me wrong. This will take you forever to get all this done. Even with some larger equipment, but not crazy big. Debris crusher out here, and we're actually just going to cut across this since it is low tide. There we go. And get over here, and that must all cover up with high tide, which is crazy. That's such a nifty feature on a map. Hats off to that. That's very creative. Yeah, so we can dip down into here. And this is the land bridge that gets covered during high tide, which we will try to see if we can see that and what that looks like covered up. Oop, geez, just launched into that telephone pole. That's always good. Okay, so up here, now that we've crossed over here, I'm going to take a right. We'll go take a look at these guys over here. And then I think we will, what's over there? Oil mill. Fabric and clothing production. I'm just going to hop over here real quick. I want to buy this. I'm curious what we make here. Okay, just that. Okay. I didn't know what else we'd possibly make there, but I guess I didn't know what we'd make there. Yeah, fabric and clothing. Yeah, there should be nothing exciting there. Where's like the bakery? Curious about some of that stuff. bakery. So the bakery's got to have some special stuff on it. But yeah, so that's the area I was just at is right over there. We're just gonna keep driving this way. And I think, yeah, we'll dip out to that. I think it's a school sell point. It's out this way. We'll come out here real quick. Right up over here. Just gotta go across this bridge. Here we go. Oop. A little bit of a glitch there. What that was about. Okay. Ooh, don't want to kill probably a teacher walking across the street there. So up over here we should have the sell point itself. Oh, it's right over there. Okay. Somewhere over here there's a sell point at this school structure. Alright, so yeah, the rest of the island doesn't have anything terribly exciting. We're to drive over this way. We'll probably drive over by the holiday homes, and then we'll finish out in the cluster of everything that's at the top of the map. I think that'll be the plan. Drive around the roadwork they got going on there. Drive across that bridge, only to go across this one. And we're going the right way? Yeah, kind of. Holiday homes are off to the left. We're just going to curve over to that. See that little red road over there? We're going to curve over to that. Yeah, the seagulls might actually drive me insane. Otherwise, this map is great. I suppose you'd tune it out after a while. Probably. It's like you would in real life if you lived here. Alright, not to smoke these people walking in the middle of the road. Here's all the holiday homes you can buy, which is pretty sweet. And there's a few things on the kind of the peripheral. So just off to the left there, you can see kind of what looks like, well, it's basically another farm, it looks like, down there. But it's just the organic farmer sell point. These are all holiday homes up here. And there's a grass sales point. But other than that, I think the rest are holiday homes. So we'll tag that so we can make sure we take a look at it as we go by. And they've got a nice beach over there, which it's interesting. You can see, let's get rid of this here, but you have that sell point there. Interesting, you can see the where the tide's gonna come up. They have these little guys out here. Such a nifty concept, I think. All right, continuing on, we'll get to the main part of town over here. All right, now here's where a lot of stuff starts happening. I'm just going to ditch the truck, actually. We don't need the truck anymore. I don't think there's any traffic on this map either. There's definitely people walking around, but I don't think there's any AI traffic. So we have the tailor shop. Then I'm going to buy the bakery because there's... There we go. Box of sweets. Is it the same? It's the same thing as like the cake. It's just... The bread is the same thing. Well, except that there's wood chips now. They need to cook it, looks like. I'm assuming the dairy has the box of cheese. Yep, box of cheese. Same recipe, so just make it into a box instead, I guess. Okay. Fire department? Yep, fire department there. Okay, so we have the carpentry point right right here, and then over here we have the spinnery. Yep. No, Kurt's boat repair. That was way off. It does look like the spinnery, so they used that building, but yep, Kurt's boat repair there. And what I have to see is this wanted board. Where is this at? Where is wanted? Here we go. So I'm assuming these are all the collectibles. So that one's right. It's right out there. That one we should be able to find pretty easily. You have to get that one like first to get the other ones? Maybe. Let's go grab that one. We'll grab one collectible with you guys. Just let me open up my... Was it on the other side? It was over here, wasn't it? In and amongst these containers. It's not the ship, is it? Huh. Can't be the ship. Interesting. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put a little break in here because I am. Well, I'll figure this out in a second because I also want to bring the tide up. So I will do all of those things. Is it not? I would think it would just be more obvious in this. What is wanted? It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Okay, there's the sell point right here. This is the sales point 40-foot container. So you just back your stuff up into there and it gets shipped out off the island. It's pretty nifty. We're gonna run off of here real quick. Okay, so we already talked about the boat sell point over there. We're gonna head up and then go take a left here. This is kind of the cluster of everything happening. So we have the animal point right here. Just pretty sweet. And then we have literally, I think these open up. Yeah, we have just sell points galore. I'm not going to list all of them off. Just going to kind of show you where they're at. But we have just, well, there's no sell points in here, that's for sure. Sell points through here. You can drive through here, and there's another sell point at the end of this tunnel. Tons of stuff going on this map. Honestly, there is an absolute boatload of stuff. We have electric charging stations. Another sell point. Sell point. The vehicle shop is over here. Human repair trigger. Can we open these up? Yeah, these open up. Repair triggers in there. In vehicles. You can sell stuff inside here. You have to carry it in, looks like. That's kind of nifty. But yeah, okay. We've seen most of that. Let's do the flyover once I get the water down. So I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. All right, so I have bad news and bad news. Well, I think the tide is slowly going up. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. I can't wait 20 minutes to see if it actually goes up or not. I have to go to work, so... yeah, and I cannot find... It says wanted ships, and I'm searching this area. I went all the way around here. I cannot find this collectible. So it's maybe it has to be at high tide. It could be something I'm missing. Maybe the ship will come in at high tide and you catch it. I don't know what the deal is here, but I cannot find it. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have figured it out or anything else about the map. So yeah, just let me know. But that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, oh, can you drive this? Oh, look at that. You have the dock to help you. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.